What's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Slay, and today's video I'm going to be doing my favorites of 2017. This year has been a big change on makeup for me, I would say. I'm getting way more into makeup and I've been trying a lot of products. So before we get started, don't forget to subscribe down below. I love making tutorials and reviews. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. And without further ado, let's just jump right into this video. And my first product is this Benefit BROWVO conditioning primer. This stuff is amazing. I don't know if it's supposed to be like making your eyebrows grow, but I feel like my brows have grown so much since using this. And it's also probably because I don't get them waxed anymore, and it just keeps my brows in place, which is what I need because they will freak out on me if I don't. And the next brow product that I've been loving this year is this MAC pencil. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm and I have been using it ever since. I tried out brow pomades for a while and I liked it. I was using my Benefit one for a while and that's probably like the best one I've tried so far. I feel like this gives me a natural brow and that's what I want when I do my brows. But this stuff is amazing, and I got it in the shade Spiked, which is like perfect for my brows. It's like a dark brown. After I do my brows, I always put on foundation, and my holy grail foundation, like the foundation I have picked up pretty much every single day this year, is the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth. This stuff is so perfect. I know everyone raves about the matte and poreless version of this, but that doesn't always work out for me because I have dry skin. But this stuff is so amazing. It really is like dewy, gives you a really dewy finish. Of course, after you set your face, it kind of goes away a little bit, but I still feel like I look radiant and the coverage is awesome, and I never feel like it gets my skin dried out or anything, which is perfect because I hate dried out skin. And I always get the shade 310 Sun Beige. Now for my concealer category, I actually have two. Of course, you guys are gonna know I'm gonna mention my Tarte Shape Tape. Everyone has been using this stuff and I totally understand why. There is so much coverage in this thing. You only have to use a little bit. I always get the shade Light Medium, but I have also been really using my Maybelline concealer, and I usually get the shade 20 Sand Sable. And this stuff is like, it's super radiant. It's kind of like the NARS Creamy Radiant. That's actually, oh, mine is empty, but that is like, I'm probably gonna go back to that one, honestly. I really love the NARS Radiant Concealer. This one is kind of like that, but it's a little more liquidy. And not in a bad way. There's still a lot of coverage with this, but it's not an exact dupe for NARS. I know a lot of people say that it is, but to me it's not an exact dupe, but it is really close. So if you guys like the NARS Radiant Concealer, but you don't want to spend that coin, then just go and get the Maybelline Concealer because this stuff works wonders. I like to put my Tarte down first under my eyes, and then if it looks a little dry, because this stuff does get a little dry in my opinion, I just put a little of this on top of it and it's perfect. It looks good. Now this next product, I have been using it a lot this year, which is why it's going to be included in this video. But I also at the same time want to try to find something that works better for me. It's the Laura Mercier setting powder, the translucent setting powder. This stuff does work great and everyone on the internet right now is like raving about it, but since I do have dry skin, I find it to be a little drying and my face just looks dry after I use it, after I set my entire face with it. So it does work great. It does keep my makeup in place. My skin looks good, but it looks pretty dry on me. So that's why I want to try something else. If you're not too worried about looking dry or you want something that's going to be really good for baking, definitely try this because this works great for baking. I will definitely use it for that, but when I just want to have just like a natural look, which is what I've been kind of going for this year, after I put this all over my face, it just kind of looks dry. So it is included in this video just because it is something that I've been using all year long and I haven't been able to put it down. I think I'm going to try that Air Spun. I've heard a lot about that and I heard that's really good for dry skin. Next, I want to talk about my HOOLA by Benefit bronzing powder. You guys, this stuff is amazing. I just found it this year and I'm actually already hitting pan. Like, I haven't even had it for that long. This stuff is amazing. I feel like it just gives me the perfect bronze look that I need, and it blends out so well. I actually use it to contour when I don't want to use like a cream contour underneath, and it works perfect. My next product is another holy grail product. I cannot put this stuff down. This is the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre specifically. I love using this for under my eyeshadow when I'm going to be doing a big look or I'm using a lot of eyeshadow and I don't want to crease. This stuff does the job. I swear I used to crease so much. I think it's just because I have really wrinkly eyelids or something. I don't know what it is, but before I would put like concealer or something, and that's what a lot of people use to put a base down before their eyeshadow, but it didn't work for me because I creased so much. But with this stuff, I never crease, and it's like a perfect blank slate. It's like a clean canvas when I put this stuff on. The next product I want to talk about is this beauty right here. It's the BECCA pressed highlighter, and this is in the shade Prosecco Pop. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm video as well, but oh my god, you guys, like, look at that. It's actually what I'm wearing right now. I think all of this stuff I have on right now. But this stuff I feel like works so well because, again, I have dry skin and it doesn't cling to my dry patches or any like blemishes or anything. I know the stuff I used to use before, it used to accentuate my dry patches or any blemishes that I had on my face, which was super annoying, and I thought that maybe I just needed to do a better job with my skincare or something. But then I found this and I was like, oh my god, I just need to use good highlighters. Next, I actually want to talk about a brush, and it's this brush here from Eco Tools. It's actually a double-sided brush. One side is the smudger brush and the other side is, I think it says blending brush on it. It kind of faded on there, but this top part specifically I love so much just because I use it for my crease shades. Well, I use it for my crease shades, and I also use this to like blend my eyeshadows, and it works so perfect. And I think the reason it's one of my favorites is because I got it at Ulta and it was super inexpensive and it works so well. This is probably the best blending brush that I have right now. This next product, I know you all knew it was coming. It's this gorgeous JACLYN Hill palette. You guys have seen it in a ton of my videos, but it is seriously like life. It is everything. Look at all of these colors. Like, how could this not be in my favorites video? I've used this so often just because look at it. Like, you can make so many different looks. Like, look at the swatches of the mattes. Like, that's how you know when you have a good palette, is when the swatches of the mattes stand out. Like, look at that. What in the world? But if you guys haven't seen any of my videos with this palette in use, then definitely go check them out. I'll put it in the little eye, wherever it is. I think it's over here. If you have not gotten your hands on this JACLYN Hill palette, you need it in your life. Another product that I have been using all year long is this NYX matte liquid eyeliner. Oh my god, you guys, like, it's NYX, so obviously it's affordable, but this is seriously the best eyeliner I have been able to use thus far. And I have been using some high-end, I've been using some other drugstore priced products, and this one has beat them all. I think it's because their matte formula is like super matte, super black. It has a brush tip. I feel like this is the best thing that's out there so far, and it's affordable, so that's a big plus. My next product I have been using quite a bit this year, and I'm sure you guys have seen it in my other videos, but this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. Girl, this stuff will have your lashes looking crazy, like in a good way. My lashes look fuller and longer. There hasn't been any other mascaras that have done that to my lashes. This stuff is perfection. I'm pretty sure this has been on a lot of other people's videos too, so if you're not on that bandwagon yet, you better jump on it. Two more products. I have been using this probably the most out of my lip products. I didn't want to include too many lip products because I have a ton, but I feel like this one I use the most. This is the Infallible Paints by L'Oreal, and it's a matte liquid lipstick, and I love this stuff. Like, it's affordable, obviously, because it's L'Oreal, and you can buy this in the drugstore. It goes on super creamy. It's like a mousse texture, and then when it dries, it's not too drying, but it looks so matte. It looks so good, and I'm wearing it right now and it doesn't transfer. I feel like I've tried a lot of other drugstore liquid lipsticks this year and none of them compared to this, and I reached for this definitely the most. Whenever I wanted a nude lip, which was like pretty much every day this year, this is exactly what I grabbed. I actually got this in the shade Festival. And the last product, this is the last thing that I put on my face every day, is the MAC Fix Plus. This is the Prep and Prime. Oh my god, you guys, I'm pretty sure everyone uses this. This is like a holy grail for everyone. but I seriously love this stuff because after I like put on my Laura Mercier powder or my HOOLA powder, any powders, and I spray this on my face, I don't look powdery anymore. I look refreshed and my skin feels better. Like, this stuff is perfect. I also use this for when I spray my brushes when I want to make my eyeshadow pop more, like my shimmers pop more. This is the stuff I use and it's perfect. This stuff will lock in your makeup. It'll make your skin feel so much more refreshed. Like, just keep this little mini in your purse. When your makeup is looking a little dry, just spray a little of this on and it's like brand new again. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching my favorites of 2017. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, definitely do so because you do not want to miss the other products I'm going to be using in 2018. I plan on making so many more videos using so many more products. Let me know down below what products were your favorite in 2017, whether they were one of my favorite products or a product I haven't tried yet. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is it for today's video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.